I see Facebook, we live. YouTube, we live. We're waiting on Twitch. We waiting on Twitch. We're waiting on Twitch still. Okay, just making sure everything's live everywhere. YouTube I always have to change. Okay, make sure Twitch is good. Sorry if I missed anybody, just give me a second. Okay, sorry everybody, sorry everybody, sorry everybody. Okay, fixing that. Fixing that. Okay. Okay. We're chilling. All right, let's get it kicking. Boom, boom. Got lots of practicing to do, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little shaky on the mid lane so far. But it's gonna take time, so I kind of just gotta saddle up and just accept that it's gonna suck for a while. Like getting used to the mid lane and like the matchups and everything like that, you know. So that's why I'm kind of just nailing my face into a wall right now while I play, and then eventually it'll be more like more cerebral, I guess. Like right now it's like the repetition of it, you know what I mean? And then eventually once I get out of like, hey, okay, I feel pretty much comfortable into all the matchups on my main champions, then it will become like more cerebral, like, okay, hey, we're really gonna focus on farming like inside, you know, on this champion, then we're gonna focus on warding, and then so on and so forth. So I just have to accept the nailing my face into the wall part, kind of, for a little bit. Just how it gonna be. I know that as soon as I open up Celeste, the game, I'm going to get into a queue, but we're just going to do it anyways. Let's do this now, because always has issues with Cisco WebEx. Ooh. No matter what happens here, I'm... Don't kill. Don't care. Still don't care. Don't kill. Still don't care. Oh, there we go. Of course, now we're in queue. Always. Always still in queue. Okay, at least we got our roll. I'll take that. Ooh. Oh, we got lots of damage. Son of a gun. Scott Stevens, what's up? It is black? Oh, hold on, let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on. There we go. Thanks for telling me that. Hold on a sec, you guys are gonna have to give me another second. Okay, so yeah, my team's like full damage, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to go more damage. Might as well just go Twisted Fate and kind of get some CC going. What's up, Scott Stevens? How are you doing? Appreciate you for hanging out. Ooh, MF Leona bot lane. Okay. I'll be a little nervous if they pick another tank, but okay. Diana mid. Switch these bad boys over. My aim this game, probably going to be to keep the lane on my side as much as I can early. Then about level 4, start really working to push it out. And so the interview, just came back from an interview, for those who don't know, went very well. At least I think. It was a big group interview, so like if it's a normal like one-on-one interview, like I can just sit down and just like, you know, I can really get a gauge on how the interview's going, what they think about me as a job prospect, you know, all that. But in a group interview, I have no idea. So I think I did well on like their lift test. I think I did well speaking to the supervisors. That's all I know. So we'll see if it's meant to be. It's God's plan. If not, then it's not. You know what I mean? I'll find somewhere else to go, find something else to do. Maybe my Twitch career, my YouTube career will take off. Who knows? You know what I mean? So we'll figure it out. And even if I do get the Aldi job, I'm still gonna be streaming, still gonna make YouTube videos like that. You know, it's 3 days a week in the morning from like 7 to 3. Like, so I can definitely still make YouTube content during that time, regardless. You know what I mean? So. All right, so we are playing game 2, TF mid. My main focus is just gonna be learning Diana. We'll call it Diana lane. TF. Thanks for asking, Brandon. How's your day going so far? Oh, this Diana's good. This Diana's pretty good. He's had a good season, at least I should say. So, we'll see. I'm going to record this game, and if it goes well, you know, we'll throw it into the the YouTube video that I'm gonna make, like day 1 becoming a mid laner, like YouTube video, like crazy comeback, stuff like that. So so yeah, Twisted Fate and Diana, trying to learn this matchups. Again, this is my practice account. I'm trying in ranked games, but this is just me trying to learn the mid lane, trying to learn my matchups. That's the phase I'm in right now. If you watch my previous video, the first thing I'm doing is just trying to learn the matchups, learn the lane, and go from there. So we'll see how this matchup goes. What I do know is into bruisers, assassins, and such like that, we want to let them push in early, so that way we can't get ganked too aggressively and they can't really all-in us very effectively and run us down the lane. And then once we get to level 4, level 5, we want to start pushing it back in, get a quick reset, a quick tempo base off, keep the wave pushed, and then start looking for those level 6 roams. Definitely not going to be looking towards Kled, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a bot lane favored game. We're going to be trying to get our Yasuo ahead as much as we can. And hopefully our Udyr as well. That'd be preferable. So we'll see if we ever get into game here. Somebody's playing on a MacBook or a toaster. Somebody's playing on one of them. Alright. Here we go. Corrupting Potion. W start. We could invade, but it's a little risky. They have the 8 knights. We don't. So. Took the stopwatch this game. It's definitely going to be a Zhonya's game. They have a lot of people that can dive me, like Leona, Diana, Kayn, Kled. They can all dive on top of me. So getting that stopwatch relatively quickly would be ideal for us. So yeah. So we're gonna be pushing for that quickly. Definitely going to be looking to get our bot lane ahead. If we can get our Yasuo ahead, he's kind of our best scaler, so we're going to want him ahead as much as possible. And we're just going to try not to die in the lane phase, not let the jungler gank on us, get too far ahead of us. You know what I mean? We really don't want to be past here if possible, because even when you're up here, you're going to have to flash. If you're here, you can gold card, walk back, walk into safety, and you're good. Otherwise, it's very risky. So. Let's see what Diana does when she comes to lane. She's going to start shoving. Okay. So we don't want to get shoved in too hard. So we'll match the auto. She's going to cleave here. Like to make sure I really get those first couple minions.
I got this.
Nice. Okay, so wave's good. We like where the wave's at. We know that Kayn's starting bot side. That's okay with us. Take a little bit of poke. Oh, so we missed one, unfortunately. We're missing some minions here. That's okay. We're still getting the hang of the champion. Trying to learn how to farm effectively. It's okay. All right, so just trying to keep the lane where it is. I like where it is, even though we're a little bit behind on CS. That's all right. Oh man, oh man, that one I just blatantly missed because I was looking at other things. Man, not my best day, huh? Part of me likes the level 2 E start, and then part of me is starting to think that maybe Q would be more ideal.
Let's raise the stakes.
First blood.
Pick a card. Don't mind if I do.
Very risky for us. Yep, that's exactly what was kind of figuring was going to happen. We're just going to go early Merc Treads, or early CC. Yeah, this is exactly how I kind of anticipate the mid lane to go at this point. I feel fine doing this. I don't suspect them to come back. Just kite out a little bit. We'll start. Okay. I'm getting like high ping for some reason.
I got this. Blood red. Deep.
Unfortunately, we haven't hit level 6 yet, which kind of sucks. But that's okay. Nice. We're getting our top lane ahead. Loves to see that. But look, appears as though our bot lane's doing pretty well. They just got a kill. So as long as we don't int this Diana too hard, I think the game's pretty free. So that's kind of what we need to do right now. It's just not dot of Diana on repeat.
Ally has been slain.
Definitely gonna go to the early Mercs. They have a lot of CC on their team. They have a lot of AD as well, but I'm more worried about the tenacity aspect. We'll just prop up another control ward. In terms of surviving Diana right now, I think that's my main concern. I think the barrier is going to be ideal for an early switch. Exhaust would have been a good option as well, but exhaust is a lot. You have to be a lot more preemptive, and she can just kind of pull off. So if we
An ally has been slain.
sorry that I'm alive?
It's all in the cards.
Our mid lane, our support's mad actually, so I don't really care. Honestly, just use our muting all anyways. Did you get the job? I don't know yet. It takes some time. They'll call me back if I did. It doesn't feel terrible. It doesn't feel great, but it doesn't feel terrible. We kind of knew Diana was going to start coming down there, so... I wish you the best of luck with that. Luck don't exist, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Always on the road.
Ooh.
Killing spree.
All right. See you in a minute. I'm one of a kind. Blood red. All or nothing.
Just gonna mute Malachi. He's just kind of toxic garbage, so we'll just let him be. Anyways, I gotta get some sleep. See you later. All right, buddy. I'll see you later, my man. He's mad at me, Braum, because I didn't rotate into the jungle. When if I would have, I would have just outright died.
Looking good. Pick a card.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Game is very winnable. I don't know why this guy's very.
Enemy is unstoppable.
Kled is here. Interesting.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Interessante. Interessante. Kled is here.
Sure.
Oh, he has Earth Turtle, that's why. It all makes sense now.
An enemy is dominating.
It's all in the cards.
Luckily, my team realizes their faults and they're kind of backing me up. Definitely gonna go Zanya's.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy double kill.
It's my lucky day.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Never bluff. Always on the run. Let it ride.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree.
I reckon.
Okay, we're just kind of chilling.
Your turret has been destroyed.
One of a kind. Let's raise the
Your turret has been destroyed.
That's why you're dealing with 40k gauge, so you don't have to lose. Chose to type. I don't know what's going on with my team right now. They're just all being real toxic, so just kind of trying to keep myself above it, keep myself away from it, focus on this game, see what I can learn from off this game, and kind of go from there. I think we're gonna sell this and get Fiendish Codex.
Looking good.
I like that buy a lot here.
An ally has been slain.
Looks like trouble.
An enemy legendary.
Okay, we have to play very, very careful because I don't know where Diana is. Honestly, I'm playing kind of okay. Like kind of okay actually, which I guess is good.
Lucky there.
An enemy is legendary.
Yeah, we're just kind of chilling. We just don't have a choice at this point.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We'll get our Lich Bane. We'll get the Aether Wisp.
Enemy is legendary.
Diana's just so fed.
Deal 'em.
All right, a little bit of a loss there. Tough game. Man, I'm really starting to freaking doubt Twisted Fate. Like, not doubt Twisted Fate as a champion. Like, obviously, the character is a good champion. It's just wondering if it's really like fitting me. You know what I mean? What's up, Dr. Snoo? What's going on? Trying to figure out what champion right now I like in the mid lane. My main idea was Twisted Fate, but it's feeling pretty rough right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's feeling pretty rough right now. Feeling very rough playing Twisted Fate, but I also need to understand that it is a high skill cap champion. But I mean, when you play TF right, it feels very good. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's very hard to play him right, you know. I guess we'll keep at it, right? Why give up so soon? We'll keep at it. We'll figure them out. TF's pretty decent. What kind of champs did you play before? Well, I played Tryndamere. Like I pretty much mained Tryndamere for a while. So, switching over to something as fragile as playing Twisted Fate, it's been pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty tough. been tough. Trent mid isn't bad. He's in my pool. He's in my pool of champions. I was playing Tryndamere top, I'm leaving Tryndamere in my pool. But I mean, I honestly I always hate ADC, but I'm honestly I tried it yesterday and I said I'm never doing it again. But it's honestly a pretty fun role. But you just I don't know. Bam, bam, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, we're just grinding. We're grinding. Mid champs are pretty hard to play overall. You could stick to the basic easy mid champs like Annie or Mouse. So Dr. Stu, I don't know if you've been in my chat before or not, but thank you. First of all. Second of all. So yeah, my pool right now, I actually just made a YouTube video kind of outlining my plan this season to hit Diamond. Here it is. So yeah, so my champion pool right now is Twisted Fate, Mal's, and Tryndamere, and then very niche Vlad entrance. Very niche Vlad pick. So that's kind of what I'm doing, but we'll see. It might be like Twisted Fate Victor possibly. Just kind of looking for consistent picks that I could just kind of chill with. You know what I mean? Well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. There we go. Gave you a thumbs up. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I was just sending you the video. You could kind of see what my plan is right now, but yeah. Ooh, Zyra. I like that. I can deal with that. So we already have one pretty good AP threat on our team, which I like to see. Gonna keep adding Fizz. Should I watch it? That's up to you, man. That's up to you. It's just my outline of how I want to hit Diamond this season really bad for the first time. I've always been like a plat level player, and I really want to make a push at Diamond. So we'll see, man. We will see. It's seeming like Twisted Fate's gonna be the right pick here. I don't like the Zed top, but whatever. TBH, I really never got into League because no peeps to play with. Oh well, I prefer solo queue if I'm being genuine. But is there any tanky mid laners I can play? I could do like Cho'Gath. I don't join Discord links. It's a dodge. I'm gonna dodge this game. This is an easy dodge. We're just so out team comped. They have a great team fighting team comp, and they've tried to be able to be splitting while we're all getting beat down anyways. It's a dodge. Just gonna start the queue now, the timer now. Pretty good vid. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Put some time into it. Even though I'm already doubting playing mid lane and like thinking about how ADC would just be so much easier and better to play. You know what I mean? I'm already thinking that, but... Oh, he already got banned. That's good. Yeah, I'm just so on the fence. It's just like about I don't struggle with positioning though. That's the funny thing. I don't struggle with it. Instant feedback reports are the best. What's up, Sam? What's going on, buddy? Instant feedback report, baby. Yeah, it's just like, so it's like, and the thing that's really upsetting with me is I just made a video about how I'm gonna hit diamond this season as a mid laner, and then like, I'm gonna play ADC next game. I'm just gonna play it. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna play ADC. I'm gonna play this. You don't know why this wrench is in the freaking fix right now? Cause this game, I got a quadra kill. Cause I'm so good at positioning. I'm so good at positioning as an ADC. I'm so good at standing right outside the team fight, just auto attacking people. Whoever's in front of me, just auto attacking them to death. I'm so good at it. Mid lane, I suck. I suck so bad. Cause I just suck. So like, I'm literally about to play whatever ADC makes sense and just do it. Probably Ashe. I do like Ashe. I could make a video, call it Plans Change. And then be like, I'm literally going to do everything that I said in the last video, everybody, but I'm going to do it as an ADC. We could see, you know what I mean? We could see. Hey, Sam, are you still in chat? Let me know if you're still in chat. Dr. Snoo, by the way, I'm sure if you read the description, I stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. So if I'm like reading chat from somebody else or like another platform, just understand that's why you're not seeing it. Sam, let me know if you're still in chat, buddy. I want to ask you a question. Yep, okay. First things first, how's work going? Second thing, Oh, you're probably not. I don't even know why. I'll just ask so you can tell me no. You're not gonna be at Win Night tonight, are you? I forgot. You're 2 hours away. But you can just say no, I'm not. LOL or something like that. Guaranteed 0 viewers on Facebook. I literally have people in Facebook now. Facebook's actually, I think, one of my most viewed platforms. I think. Can't remember. It's close. Facebook, I think, is my second most viewed. Are from Facebook so far. I have the most viewers right now watching from Facebook, so. No, Paha, heading to Gummas now. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I don't know why. I don't know why I asked that. As soon as I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, there's no way he'd be there. Dude, but here's the thing, So, here's why ADC gets me excited, because if you just play well and your support doesn't mess around, like you guys just kind of you just win. Like I've realized that in low elo, you just don't die. Eventually you just build up such a big lead of shutdown gold that you just don't die. And you just win the game. But mid lane, there's so much more to do. ADC, I'm just farming, just farming. You know what I mean? It's just so much. It's so much more peaceful. It's peaceful. I do like Ashe. I love playing Ashe. Ashe is probably my favorite ADC. Because you can just kind of be your own support in a way. You can just be like, all right, where's the jungler? Just send an E out to the blue side and you'll see him there. Okay, jungler's bot side. You know what I mean? It's nice. And then you can stay real far back away with your W's, which is clutch. It's clutch. It's clutch. I'm going to say U.GG for the Ashe build because Portalfester tells me to build really, really weird. So I'm just kind of curious. Okay, I figured Ashe would be really good. Okay, yeah, Portalfester is wrong. I kind of figured that. They were having to build some really weird stuff on Portalfester. Probably just gonna ban Tristana. Because Tristana gives me problems. We're gonna go Immortal Shield Bow and the other build. So we'll just kind of leave this here so you can see it. And the thing about bot lane too is you always get your roll. You almost always get roll. You know what I mean? Because it's so much less contested than mid and top are. It's my only concern is every game when my support goes, hey, can I this, can I that? It's gonna be oh god, I've got to field support. Ooh, an A. Definitely gonna ban Tristana. If nobody on my team bans her, I'm gonna ban her. Hey, you got a sub? LOL, that's a fan. Wait, what? Did somebody subscribe? I didn't see it. If if somebody subscribed on YouTube, thank you very much. If it's on Twitch, you're insane. First of all. Wow, interesting bans from their team. Our bans were all pretty meta. They had some real interesting ones. I don't really like Jinx, if I'm being honest. Jinx kind of feels weird to play. I don't like how her Q works. Nah, on YouTube. Okay. Well, thank you, whoever followed, subscribed on YouTube. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the content. I hope you enjoy the channel. Go check out the links, all that. Ooh, yee. Yeet. 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 Yeah, I really don't like Jinx. Genuinely, I do not like playing Jinx. I need to figure out what other ADCs I really want to play. Could do MF. I don't even like MF playstyle that much, if I'm being honest. I like Ashe a lot. Kai'Sa makes sense too. Kai'Sa's a good pick. Kai'Sa's a real good pick. I just like the long rangeness of Ashe, you know what I mean? Interesting. All right, we're almost in the game here. We're going against, looks like Janna bot lane. We have Thresh and Ashe. That's our comp right now. So, yeah, these make sense. Kind of just going to look to farm, I think. Jin's basically an assassin. Do you still not have Photoshop? I'm doing like the free trial of Photoshop. For the 7 days. If I get this job, I'll pay for the subscription again. As of now, though, no way. It's like $34 a month. If I get this job, though, I'll probably just pay for Adobe Creative Cloud, honestly. Let me look it up. Adobe Creative Cloud monthly subscription. $60 a month. Photoshop's 20 again? What? I could get I honestly though I might pay for Adobe Creative Cloud and get the $52 a month, just get everything that I could possibly need for editing and everything like that if I get this job, because I'll just have money out the wazoo, so it won't matter.
We praise the leader who unifies, for it is unity that matters.
I just use my friend's account for free that his school has. Oh, that's nice.
Avarosa
Welcome
speaks
to
once
Summoner's Rift.
all gods must. She is our dream of unity.
Oh, you bought
30 seconds until minions spawn.
you bought Filmora. How is that? I like I've been using DaVinci Resolve. I like DaVinci Resolve a lot, honestly.
Praise Ornn, the Firebringer. I ask for your wisdom, First Builder and Forge Lord.
I literally have Premiere Pro, but I don't use it because I don't understand it. Fair enough, bro. Sometimes it just ease of use is the most important thing. You know what I mean?
Gods and spirits guide us, but our lives are our own. The goddess Avarosa. I say I hear her voice, but I hear only my mother's, and mourn her passing. Prepare yourself, you face the sword. No fate is written except mine.
Okay, we get that. Our Thresh is pissed off.
The Freljord shall unite. A battle worthy of the Freljord. I dream of a nation for my people.
Gonna keep sending out some hope there.
Reveal our way. Art thou Spirit and Firelord, all Freljordians, my kin.
Okay. Just try to get a reset. I don't know if we can yet. Son of a gun, it's so annoying. I really wanted a reset there. We're not farming perfectly, but we'll learn. I had my voice. I don't know how. I'll come back to your question here in a second. Your comment.
My people know only toil and hardship.
Oh, John took Ignite? Really, that's quite something. I did not mean to level Q. I need a reset. I don't really care about what they're doing, if I'm being honest.
Try. They are all.
I needed to reset. Okay, I literally have Premiere Pro, but I don't use it because I don't understand it. I edit my voice on it, and I don't know how to export it. Oh, just use Audacity for your voice. That's what I use for my voice. Yeah, we miss a lot of CS, but we're still doing okay. So I you know.
To travel in safety.
Never mind, I got it. Okay.
Swiftly now. What is goodness? Trying to do
Yeah,
better
now
than
he's out of them.
before.
I'm always trying to gauge like what my support, like which ones he's gonna get. You know what I mean?
The day our tribes are one, the world will tremble.
She really likes using those NATOs, huh?
We are one.
An ally has been slain.
Damn it.
Enemy double kill.
I was born into power. All Freljordians are.
We're farming pretty well, actually. Honestly. So we had to play that pretty far back because essentially if we walk up there, we're just gonna die. So we have to let our Thresh die, unfortunately. I obviously don't want him to die, but
I do not
kind of just didn't have a choice. It's just we still gotta play back right now. Gotta chill, play back, farm up.
An ally has been slain.
Jen got the, or wait, who got the kill? Oh, like Lee or somebody got the kill. So,
Enemy killing spree.
not sure why he'd kick himself. I'm not sure why he'd kick him away from everybody, but
Faster than my arrows? I think not. The bow is my will given form. It is mine.
I might have to flash.
Arrows will guide me.
Okay, sorry guys. The Leeson kick really hurt my eyes. Yeah, you're telling me. My goal is to be about 7K by the end of the year. I know it's a weird. Who cares if it's a weird number? What the heck? Get whatever goal you want, bro. That's why it's called your goal. Need. Trying to get a reset, but we're literally gonna be freaking.
We must press on.
Need a reset bad. By the way, Filmora is great. It's basic, but there's still really great tools and effects on it. It only costs $70. Yeah, maybe that will be worth it, honestly. Maybe I'll get Filmora and
Position well.
maybe I'll get Filmora and like what's it? Just Photoshop. Unfortunately, you can't buy Photoshop like full, which kind of sucks. They make you subscribe to it, but $20 a month isn't terrible. It's really not bad. So we kind of have an item advantage on this guy, which is good. Our team is just kind of getting poopied on, so we have to not get poopied on. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, what rank are you? I'm like plat as a top laner. As an ADC, I'm like bronze. He can just dive us, I think. If we're not careful here. So we just gotta kind of chill back. Yeah, he's relatively fed. So we just kind of gotta accept that as it is.
My side will bring peace to
Enemy
yours.
rampage.
If he lands a hook, I'll walk up. Until that moment, I'm chilling back. Yeah. Team's kind of getting poopied on, you know, it happens. But yeah, that's just what happens. Your cat is entering this game instead of sliding back. Well, okay. Why switching to ADC though? Just because it just feels a little bit better. We'll see though. We're see. I'm just trying things out right now. I'm in the testing phase. My video on YouTube says I'm being mid laner. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But we'll see. I mean, if ADC keeps feeling good, then we're gonna keep doing ADC. My cat is inting. Instead of sliding it back yourself, if you understand. Some things that are better than pro, like when you delete a clip, the next clip automatically goes back to the first clip. Oh, okay, I see. That is pretty nice. I kind of figured he was gonna. Oh, we're dead. Yep, we're dead. Too aggro. Too aggro. Well, this is kind of why we don't go the aggro. I mean, we probably wouldn't have fight if they don't show up, but they're just so fat. I should have realized that they weren't on the map.
Seek peace, but bring the tools of war.
This game feels pretty unfortunate to this point. It just kind of feels like it might be just be an L because our team is. I mean, our team is behind, to say the least. I mean, I like this Thresher's strat, but he just kind of runs his freaking face into the wall on repeat.
So I thought and will die fighting to give all Avarosans a better life.
And now we lose tower, so we're just like so exposed.
Do not confuse mercy for weakness.
I'm just gonna stay back. Probably try to farm some camps or something like that. Like I need, you know what I mean? I need to try something here. When you have Vamp Scepter, you really don't lose a lot doing Gromp. It's pretty good little camp to do if your jungler is kind of bad. I heard Billy's trying to get into YouTube too. Probably is, bro. Everybody is. Who wouldn't want to make content about something they love? You know what I mean? He just doesn't have a lot of time, obviously. Why not? Because he works at with my uncle. I think he's got time.
Enemy killing spree.
It'd be pretty intish of us to be fighting right now. We'd just kind of die. So I think best play is just kind of try to farm up and see if maybe we can turn something eventually. Oh, of course we just missed that. That's good.
When I say Avarosa,
I'm gonna say yes. Game feels pretty doomed. No problem though. Like I said, we just kind of some games you just lose. You know. He said his girlfriend and stuff. Dude, I got a girlfriend. I'm about to be working too. He can find time. I'm gonna honor Thresh. And all those excuses not to do something hard. Know what, Spencer? You're right. You should tell him that. They're all excuses to not do something worthwhile. That's what they all are. I mean, yeah. Sometimes I do it too. But I kind of enjoyed that game, if I'm being honest. Even though we lost, like, kind of was fun. You're not completely wrong, though, Pence. I'm not gonna lie. You're not completely wrong. All right. first pick. Interesting. Boom, 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 boom. Try Ashe again, right? We didn't even get into the mid game, late game fights that time. It's just kind of like, kind of sucks. We're just gonna keep banning Tristana. Tristana is just very, very broken right now. We could kind of go like APC style. So we're gonna need some. Billy's actually got some editing skills. I've seen his podcast he does. You know what? I actually haven't. I see my boy. He is making some pretty good videos.
He cuts it out. That's broken. I just think
Huh, I'll have to watch more of those. I'll have to watch more of those. Oh, I gotta lock in. Freljord Ashe. Ashe has so many skins. I like High Noon Ashe. It's just expensive. June again, huh? This game kind of feels bad. He's got to get rid of that logo. I didn't look at it. We're like full AD. We're like full AD. Which I don't like, but we will see. Alright, let's get into game here. Let's just we're gonna do our best. That's all. That's all I can do at this point. Just trying to figure out what I find enjoyment playing, you know what I mean? It's hard to figure out sometimes.
I have heard no better words than the strong must try the impossible. This is the oath I must fulfill.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
I mean, this game could go two ways. We could either get whooped because we're all all full AD, or we could go off because we have a bunch of hyper carries. I don't know. We'll see.
I dream of the day after the tribes are unified. I dream of no longer needing to lead.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, so yeah, just gonna keep doing my thing. as Ash, just kind of trying to farm up, not die. Do my best to not die. And yeah. And they're gonna get level 2 advantage because of the leash.
Daughter of Brenna, war mother of
Whoa, 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 whoa! The exhaust there, a little preemptive, my boy.
Together we are Avarosa. As ice shatters, so shall you. Trying to do better than your forebears.
First blood.
When I say Avarosa, I hear my mother and her dreams. My tribe will bring peace to the north. The south should fear us.
Oh, well.
The soul of our people pays the balance.
Got a base off. Probably just gonna go dagger. We'll go longsword dagger. I mean, that's what I meant to say. Nice. So we have a small item advantage on him, which is good for us. We have no flash, unfortunately. I held on to my heal though, so that's good. We still have our heal.
The great
Probably should have healed first, and then if you have to flash, you flash. But you don't really want to use flash while you're in ADC. As much as possible, you want to try to hold it.
Let's see how close they can get.
Dude!
Peace requires a steady hand. I was
An
born
enemy has been slain.
Man, I do get a lot of assists as Ash. That is something that I find that happens a lot, but it's whatever.
hold from true ice. I hold my own.
we're farming pretty decently.
The day our tribes are one, the world will tremble.
And things seem to be going our way. So we're just gonna get Noon Quiver. Probably just another one of those, right?
There will be peace in
And
the
then just get
Fell
back to lane.
I
Just
will
get back to lane. Get back to lane. Go bye bye. Also go bye bye. Let's go bye bye. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. We missed. Yeah, we missed that one, but we get the cannon.
only
Which is
because
good.
no one else will do what must be done. Seek peace, but bring the tools of war.
Drop some Vigi right here.
My people know only cold and hardship.
Oh, nice. We had both of them like that one.
A battle worthy of the Felgor. My arrows fly
Okay, nice. We're getting good CS. Not dying.
right between the eyes. I will show them the power of an iceborn.
An ally has been slain.
Swiftly now.
An ally has been slain.
We're just gonna get back to base as soon as we can. Just send 6 minions under tower. Good to get a quick reset off. Hopefully he doesn't stop our back. He doesn't. Nice.
Bound and iceborn. Spirit
Again, we can't really buy much else.
all Freljordians
Yeah, we'll just leave it.
is.
Just leave it. Nice. So we're kind of chilling. Bot lane's doing good. We're just kind of farming it out, trying to get swole as we can here. Our bard's doing pretty well for us, which is good news for us. And yeah, I'm enjoying this right now. Just chilling out, farming it up, chilling it out, farming it up, chilling it out.
All Freljordians are one people.
Oh, we see the Warwick bot side. Nice.
An ally has been slain.
Is that your best? I killed you without trying. Flee from the cold.
Okay, yeah, we are mega swole. We are mega swole, so we are just kind of We're just kind of farming, honestly. We'll flash. I don't really like flashing, but I mean, sometimes you just gotta flash. I mean, there ain't no way about it, you know. I'm much more open about. I'd much prefer to flash and live than not flash and die. So.
Destroyed a turret.
You do not aim a bow at the target. You fire knowing where the target will be. This is vision. The bow is my will in form. It is me. Guide us.
That's why we fire them E's, boys. That's why we fire them E's out.
Shall unite.
Gotta know when death is looming. I refuse to walk first, bro. They can.
For the Fair Lord.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. So that's a pretty good fight for us.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Surrender.
That was a pretty good fight, honestly. I'm pretty clean with these fights. We'll stay. We'll stay. I don't really like staying, but we'll stay. We shall stay.
We are one.
I'm dead. Can you get behind my backline here? Okay. Team doesn't need us there, so we'll just go back to farming right away. It's always the better call is to just go back and farm. Like 20 times out of 20, it's the best call.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Try. They are all.
An enemy has been slain.
Go to Hurricane next.
An enemy has been slain.
Doing very well this game. Just living, not dying, farming, staying back out of death from the enemy. Definitely need to learn. Definitely need to start staying behind my freaking my front line though, because there I could have got mollywopped there. I'm not afraid to admit it. I don't like that we're sharing gold, but whatever. I'd rather just reset than share gold with these people.
Rampage.
Bless us, Ingvar, warden of sacrifice. Protect my husband. Protect my people. If my death pleases
Or we can go
you,
top here.
sustain my trial.
Okay, we'll go mid, I guess. Just trying to figure out where we're going. I need a farm. That's what I need. That's what I know. I just need to keep up my CS numbers. That's all I know right now.
I do not seek the throne of Avarosa.
It's a little risky going through the jungle like this alone.
I love my husband. I love my battle system. I love my people. It is because of this love that I fight.
I like to make sure nobody's waiting for me there. We see the Jhin. Just gonna keep farming, man. I don't see any reason for me to be grouping right now.
We are all kin to kin, blood of blood.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Killing spree. Unstoppable.
Feel winter stare.
Dominating.
No one escapes.
Okay. Had used a lot of stuff there. I don't like that. We're pretty risky now. But we had the big wave, so we end up winning that.
We will unite the Freljord.
Hit our Q right before it goes away. Get lots of tower damage off. We're sitting pretty right now. Guy comes and just splits gold for no reason. Whatever.
Except by us.
We still don't have enough for anything really. Go catch mid wave. Mid wave. Wow. Okay.
Feel our way.
Words. I'm good at words. I swear. I'm good at words. I well at words. I swear.
Peace requires
Oh,
us
I'm getting
to
this thing
prepare.
pinged off. I will say, auto attack kiting when you're trying to control unlock screen is tough. That's tough.
Today, the fate of
I
our
honestly don't know what the build is after this. Looks like Essence Reaver probably. Then Blade. Do you have a lot of health? Doesn't really matter. We'll go Essence Reaver. That feels pretty good. Oh, I built an extra crit cloak on accident. Well, I guess it'll pay off
We
eventually.
praise the leader who unifies, forgetting it is only the unity that matters.
Dominating.
Okay. Sitting pretty this game. Make sure we're not getting freaking
Peace with the north. The
Yumstered
south
on.
should fear us.
I'm not really like trying to split push right now. I just don't really feel like sharing gold.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
What is goodness?
Yeah, I don't have heal. I just die. Unfortunate. We threw. That's ADC for you. I'm finally trying to figure out how to add a good. I'm just waiting for my capture card. Yeah, man. It's exciting, brother. It's exciting, brother.
Double
Brother?
kill.
Brother.
Page. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret.
It is a tale of failure.
Has destroyed a turret.
Unfortunately, we have pretty weak sauce.
Will join us. This is the will of Avarosa.
It's pretty risky what we're doing right now.
Let's see how close we can get.
Chin just running it, dude.
Brought an ice orb. Death. Quickly now.
Don't care. GG. That's another ADC game in the books. It does feel good. ADC does feel pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm very good at it too. I'm very good at it. Not afraid to admit that. I'm pretty good at the role, if we're being honest. Maybe I'll play a quick game of top. Why not? Play a quick game of top. If I get a hard counter though, I ain't playing it. Oh. Oh man. How's everybody doing today? Kind of just chilling right now, not gonna lie. speaking for myself. Play some trendy. Let's play some trendy. Play my boy. My boy. Play my boy. Gonna ban the old mouth. Unless my team bans him first. That's why we hold off on bans. Exactly. Why is Shinra getting banned every game? Can somebody tell me? Did he get buffed or something? Smash that void. Just commented. Thank you, Smash that void, if you're chilling in here. I don't even know what I'd play after that. Oh, it's Vayne top, bro. Oh my gosh, I just picked Tryndamere into Vayne top, didn't I? Or Nasus, I mean, not Tryndamere, sorry, Nasus. No, I'm dodging. I'm gonna keep playing mid. I'm just gonna like... Hold on, guys, I'm gonna pause the live music. I actually want to look at a video of Filmora.
What is an easy, affordable, but powerful video editor? So,
Stuart Carroll here, back with another video in our video editing series. This time we are talking about...
Sorry guys, I'm going to be quiet. You guys can watch this with me.
If you haven't already seen it, we taught you everything you need to know about Filmora 9 in 20 minutes in a previous video, so do check that out. The tone of this video, however, is more of a review of Filmora 9. Is it good value for money? Is it the best video editing software for beginners? Or should you upgrade to something maybe more expensive or better qualified for your needs? So we're going to look at what it has, what it doesn't have, and then you'll be better placed to know whether you should invest your hard-earned cash into Wondershare's Filmora 9.
Filmora 9.
To jump to the conclusion on Filmora 9, I've been very impressed with the depth of functionality in that piece of software. Wondershare themselves target Filmora 9 at the entry-level video editor market, and yes, it's perfect in that respect. It's easy to use, it's nice to look at on the screen, so it's not intimidating, but there's tremendous depth in there if you want to get into it, and I'll show you some of that in a little bit.
Let's
First
see here.
first, I'd
How long
recommend
is
you
this?
download a copy of our
11
Video
minutes.
Editing
Probably won't watch the
software
whole
guide.
thing, but...
With the software comparison tables, you can look and see the various functions that the software has. You can also learn about the various things that video editing software can do, so you can decide whether or not all that functionality matters for your needs. So for example, motion tracking. This is done with a plugin inside Final Cut Pro 10. It allows us to track the car going past, and we can add some text, and it's all a lot of fun. Multicamming is important if you're shooting weddings, events, conferences, music videos. You want to be able to stack various clips in an efficient way automatically and cut between them. You don't have that in Filmora 9. We of course have to be mindful of what the software costs, but if you look at this, we've slowed down this clip to 10% speed and it's jumpy, there's missed frames. But in Final Cut we have something called optical flow, where it adds in missing frames automatically, and you can see
That's
this
sick.
glossy slow motion, which sometimes does a really, really good job.
I don't think
Filmora
I'll
9
need
also
that in
supports
film. I don't think I'll need that
360
though.
video footage, so if you see that in your future, then it's something to keep in mind. Now, as I say, these are not emissions. It's not that they should be there, but you just need to keep in mind if you want them, you might need to look elsewhere. The one thing I would say that I do miss with Filmora 9, and is perhaps fair criticism, is the organisation of media. So if you're bringing in a lot of clips, a lot of photos, a lot of sound effects, a lot of music, there's no particularly structured way of editing those clips into various bins or various keyworded
Really?
collections. So I think Filmora 9 is perfect for the beginner who's going to be doing single projects, a YouTube video for example, a vlog, a holiday video, Instagram content, any kind of content, especially social media content. Filmora 9 is
Interesting.
perfect. If you're going to get into bigger, more complex projects, I think you might want to look elsewhere. So let's get into the positives now, and I'll give you a whole bunch of reasons why I'm super impressed with Filmora 9.
How to get the best tool for creating stunning videos? Go to motionarray.com and get the best video.
Filmora 9 has an extremely user-friendly interface. It's a nice piece of software to use. If you're coming at video editing for the first time, it's a scary proposition. You just see all these various windows and you don't really know what to do. Now, of course, there's a learning curve and we can teach you everything you need to know about Filmora 9 in 20 minutes. Do check out that video, but this is a great place to be if you are a beginner, unlike some of the other platforms which can be a little bit intimidating. Filmora 9 is very fast. Now this of course depends on your computing power, but by and large we found it to be a very smooth, very easy piece of software to use. I can't really recall seeing that spinning rainbow coloured wheel of death on our mid-2015 MacBook Pros here. And that's something you see quite a bit with the other software, and it's just a moment when your heart sinks. This plays back the 4K footage perfectly, and we've had no problems. And as I say, this is a 2015 MacBook Pro coming in at almost 5 years old. This is not cutting edge computing power. Filmora 9 supports the extremely useful function of proxy editing. Let's say you're bringing in 4K H.265 footage off a GoPro or a DJI drone. That's pretty hard going for any computer. 4K footage, new codec H.265. It can be a grind. So what the computer does manually or automatically, depending on how you have your preferences set, is creates a lower resolution copy of that original media with which you then edit. Come the time of export, those get pushed aside, the original files get pulled in, and the highest quality output is given to you.
That's cool.
Really advanced color grading and color correction tools sit within Filmora 9. At the most basic level, you can adjust your contrast and your saturation and your
Whether you're creating a short clip for social media or a full-feature film, picking the right tool can make the difference between the success or failure of your video. Wide array of organizing, editing, and exporting tools that make it attractive video editing software. Its unique and intuitive workflow allows import, sort, and build projects from your media clips. It contains all the
Filmora
tools you
is in
need
the
to
top
transform
videos
your raw
thumbnail
footage into a
for
finely
best
polished
editors.
video you'll be happy to share.
Okay.
I would say that this is one of the best video editing softwares for beginners because it's pretty easy to use. It has a lot of features which can be found on high-end professional video editing software, but they are much easier to use when compared to those high-end video editing applications. It provides 24 video and audio editing tracks to work with. This is enough to meet the needs of most video 23 best for beginners. Pinnacle Studio 9 easiest to use. Filmora started as a very simple video. At number 3, Vegas Pro 17,
Vegas Pro.
best for intermediates. Vegas Pro, one of the oldest video editing softwares out there, is still relevant for that. At number 1, Adobe
Yeah, of course Adobe Premiere Pro is the best. We know. Big jerk. Let's see. I like this idea. Let's see what this one is. We're starting Q, by
What's
the way.
going on? My name's Jay, and today we're going to be taking a look at DaVinci Resolve versus Filmora 9 in order to answer the question, which editor is right?
Dear God.
Let's take a look.
Let's see. I'm real
If
curious.
you've spent any amount of time on my channel, you know that I use DaVinci Resolve. I use it to edit all of the videos on my channel, as well as all of my client videos. And depending on which video brought you to my channel in the first place, you might also know that before I used DaVinci Resolve, I was using Premiere Pro. But what not all of you may know is that before Premiere Pro, when I first started making videos, I was using an editing software called Wondershare Filmora, and I actually really liked it because it really is a good piece of software. So this video is less of a which app is better and more of a which one is right for you. Now, if you get to the end of this video and you decide to go with DaVinci Resolve as your editor of choice, I invite you to stick around, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, all of those things, because I do DaVinci Resolve tutorials every single week. But if you want to go with Filmora, then I highly suggest you check out Daniel Batal because he's got some awesome Filmora tutorials and he'll get you started off in the right direction. All right, let's jump into the
Daniel
comparison,
Batal.
starting with the
Interesting.
price. Now, DaVinci Resolve does have a free version, and it's the version that I use to edit every single video that I make. Now, if you want some added features, some added effects, as well as GPU acceleration, which is super nice, then you can get DaVinci Resolve Studio, which is a one-time payment of $300. Filmora has a few different pricing options. There's a $60 one-time fee to get the full version of the software, tech support, all the future updates, and everything like that. Now, if you can't swing 60 bucks right off the bat, but you can swing 40, they do have an option for paying 40 bucks a year, which gets you essentially the same thing. Now, if you want a little bit more and you want unlimited downloads from the film stocks library, if you want new effects every
Don't
single
care about
month,
that.
then you can pay $100 a year and unlock all of that. Now, when it comes to downloading and installing both, it's a very easy, painless process. Download the installer, click on the installer to open it up, and install. I will say that the process does take a little bit longer with DaVinci Resolve because it's a heavier piece of software. There's more stuff to install, so obviously it's going to take longer, but either way, couple clicks of a button and you're done. Now, when it comes to stability, both of the softwares themselves are very stable. Now, I will say this, if you are working on a lower spec computer, you might want to lean more towards Filmora because it's made more as a middle of the road thing. Now, every software does have their system requirements, but if your system is a little bit older, then Filmora might work a little bit better on your computer. And that's not to say that DaVinci Resolve is unstable. In fact, it's very stable, unless of course you're trying out one of the beta versions and it's still buggy, then you might get some crashes. But overall, the full versions of DaVinci Resolve are very stable. The only time it's ever crashed on me is not because of a bug or a glitch or something like that. It's always been because I overloaded my computer and I did more than my computer can handle, and in order to protect itself, it shut down DaVinci Resolve. Other than that, it works great. Now, when it comes to opening up the software and starting a new project, it's both easy. You click on the icon, you hit new project. Now, the only difference really between the two is that you give your project a name right away with DaVinci Resolve, and with Wondershare Filmora, you give it a name, I think, when you first save. I haven't yet had to give it a name when I first started the new project. And then once you have your project open, you can go into your project settings, adjust the resolution and the frame rate. Now, there are a lot more options with DaVinci Resolve because there's a lot more features, but for the most part, you're only going to have to adjust your frame rate and your resolution, and you can get started editing your project. Now, like I said, Filmora 9 does come with all future updates when you purchase it, and so does DaVinci Resolve, both the studio version and the free version. Now, the updating process, I will say, definitely is faster in Filmora. It alerts you when you have an update. You click update and it updates and you're done.
Sorry guys, I don't mean to be quiet. I'm just like actually curious. I use DaVinci Resolve. You can see it right there in the bottom left corner.
The app, it downloads the installer. You open up the installer. Basically, it's a brand new, fresh install every single time, at least as far as the procedure is concerned. And that's not a big deal. It's still an easy process. It's just some extra steps, and I'm lazy. Where we really start to see these softwares pull away from each other is in workflow and editing and stuff like that. Let's start with editing and putting together a timeline, where there's a couple key differences that you should know about. First of all, DaVinci Resolve is both a source monitor and a playback monitor. So what I can do is I can drag my full video clip, all of my original footage, into the source monitor, and I can cut up little sections of that main clip and just drag
I do
those
like
sections
DaVinci
into
Resolve.
the timeline. When it comes to Filmora, they don't have that. They only have a playback monitor, so in order to do this, I need to drag the entire video clip into the timeline and then do all of my cutting and moving around and all of my stitching together there. Personally, I find it to be a faster workflow, and I can bring things into a source monitor and only drag the clips that I need into the timeline, but everybody works differently. The other key difference when it comes to putting a timeline together is the fact that when you drag a video clip into the timeline in DaVinci Resolve, the audio and the video are automatically separated into different tracks. With Filmora, when you drag something in, it's this same track. Now you can right click and you can hit detach audio, and it'll bring the audio into a separate audio track, and then you can edit kind of
Okay.
the same way.
I'm
you
kind of
would
leaning
with
towards
Resolve,
Resolve.
but that's an added step, and again, I'm lazy. Other than that, a lot of the basic tools are there in both softwares. You've got your blade tool, your select tool, you can trim and clip and all that stuff. You can use ripple delete. All of that stuff is basically the same. So it's actually just physically putting a timeline together, with the exception of those two key differences. They're actually very, very similar. But once we get away from that basic stuff, these two softwares are vastly different. Let's start with color grading. Now, DaVinci Resolve has kind of an
Don't care.
unfair advantage here because it was built as a color grading tool originally. It was just made to color grade Hollywood films. And because of that, there's a ton of features and a ton of control. You can do whatever you want. You've got grading, you've got masking, you've got curves, you've just anything you can think of, basically, you've got in DaVinci Resolve. Now, the upside to that is you have full control and you can basically do whatever you want. The downside is the learning curve is a lot steeper. With Filmora, you can do basic color work. Like, you can do white balance and exposure and temperature and hue and all of that stuff. You can even do hue, saturation, and luminance, contrast, and adjusting your whites and your read about having full control over what's on your footage. Creative LUTs, Vlog, or Star Wars, or stuff. Resolve, you do non-destructive editing. You can do adjustment layers. You can use nodes and stuff like that, so it's easier to preserve the original image in case you need to go back to that. Audio editing is basically the same thing. With DaVinci Resolve, you've got all the tools. You've got EQ, compression, you've got limiters, you've got de-essers, you've got anything that you could possibly need to get a good professionally sounding video. With Filmora, it's a lot simpler than that. You got fade in, fade out. You've got some presets for an equalizer. You can do a multi-band equalizer as well to get a more custom sound, and you can remove background noise. But past that, there's not really anything you can do other than adjusting the levels and panning left and right.
I'd rather just
It's a
keep
lot
my free
simpler,
DaVinci Resolve.
which means it's a less steep learning curve, which is good. So if all you want to do is make it sound presentable, you can absolutely do that in Filmora. But if you want full control, you want this thing to sound professional, then you're going to want to go with DaVinci Resolve. There's also a trade-off when it comes to effects. With DaVinci Resolve, you've got Fusion built in, which is a node-based effects editor.
I mean, this stuff doesn't even matter that much
Basically,
because like I
anything you want,
do
you
pretty
can
simple
build your own
editing, but
effects
like
and kind of do whatever you want. With DaVinci Resolve, all the effects are cuter than those drag and drop.
I'd literally rather use DaVinci Resolve for free than pay for anything, bro. Straight up. Like, I'd literally rather use DaVinci Resolve. No way. That's unreal. School at Boston College is gonna have to wear masks while they play.
Want some beans?
Tell me how you know your boyfriend won't cheat on you without telling me how you know your boyfriend won't cheat on you.
Want some beans?
That's unreal. I gotta. Okay, I can't watch. Come on, bruh. Get me in the game, bruh. There we go. If we don't get our roll, probably just dodge. Okay, we got mid. I'm just gonna dodge. I don't feel like it. All right, everybody. I'm gonna hop off for today. No more streams tonight. Probably done. Be on tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Appreciate.